Another great way to thicken sauces if you don't want to use butter and flour for your roux or for your beurre meunier is by using cornstarch and making what we call a slurry. So here we've got a little bit of cornstarch in here and we have a little bit of water. Now what I like to do with my cornstarch or my slurry, which is the combination of the two, I like to make it really thick because when you add cornstarch to something, it'll thicken very, very fast. With our roux, they'll take a little bit longer to thicken. Our cornstarch will thicken in about 5 minutes. So when we're adding them at the end, the less water that we have in it, the less water we add to our sauce, so the more flavor we have. So that's why I like to add less water to it. I like to make kind of a paste. So I add just a little bit of water in here, and we just kind of mix that around until it becomes real pasty. It'll kind of start to disintegrate. You'll see it'll dissipate a lot. And then all of a sudden, after you get all that stuff off the side, it'll just be a really nice, thick slurry, which is exactly what we want. We want it to be really nice and thick so that we're adding less water to our soup, our sauce, anything that we're adding to it, our glaze. A lot of times this is what we use for pie fillings. Anytime you're making something like that, where you wanted a nice thick consistency and a nice thick texture, but you don't necessarily want a butter or a flour taste. That's where the cornstarch comes in. So use these tips when you're working with cornstarch and you should be good to go.